Hi, I'm Eric D'Amato. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords on the PC. We are going to go now... first we're going to talk to Bao-Dur a bit, I think.
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
The Mandalorians had to be stopped.
I felt the same way. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
So you wanted revenge?
Revenge, and to crush the Mandalorians, to send them back to wherever it was they came from.
Mandalore.
I did not join because I wanted to protect them, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them, to give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
Yes, I felt it too. The rush of life as the Mandalorians were cut down.
It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
Never mind. No influence gained. Pity. I think there's a few more things we can learn from the Handmaiden. Obviously.
Yes.
Something wrong?
Yes. Your features, your stance. Atris spoke of such Jedi who followed Revan. How their bodies came to mirror the dark side within them.
Then why don't you strike me down?
Because there is a chance of redemption within all of us, and there is no point at which the dark side completely claims one, no matter what their choices.
Is that what Atris taught? How touching.
No, it is what I believe. Atris did not believe such things.
Enough, I had questions for you.
You may ask. They are. I miss.
We already got all of this. Never mind. Alright. You got anything new, Kreia?
You are spending time with the servant of Atris.
I'm surprised you know so much when you never leave this room.
I knew her mother. She was a Jedi Knight, a master, named Aaron Kai. Jedi are forbidden to have children, and when the crime finally came to light almost a decade later, Kai was exiled. She joined the Mandalorian Wars after the shame of her birth was revealed.
How do you know that? The Handmaiden told me not to speak of it.
Revan welcomed her, and she was said to be a skilled warrior, beautiful, and strong in the Force. The Force flows strongly in the blood of those born from Force sensitives. I doubt that Aaron was any different. If the servant of Atris is of her blood, then the potential lies within her. If you train her, if you teach her the ways of the Jedi, you will be asking her to break her oath to Atris. It would be best not to train her, and let the bloodline die with Telos.
You said teach her in the ways of the Jedi. Curious choice of words.
Ah, that was an interesting choice of words indeed. She has sworn not to follow the path of the Jedi by her oath, but even that oath is limited. One does not need to be Jedi to learn the ways of the Force. I suspect it cares little for our codes and philosophies.
Are you proposing I teach her the ways of the Sith?
I propose nothing except what you choose to read into my words. But no, I would not advocate such teachings either. I am only saying that she has sworn not to follow the teachings of the Jedi, and that is a curious distinction in her oath. But we were speaking of the servant of Atris. I would caution you to be careful of your interaction with her. She is not as tempered as you.
How could I train her?
You must train yourself first. The time will reveal itself. Yet if you persist as you have, building her trust, then you will be training her, whether you know it or not, until the choice is hers, not yours.
Enough of this. I had questions for you.
Before you continue questioning me, I hope your thoughts in the matter concerning this servant of Atris are clear. Spend time with her if you must, but recognize where your true loyalties lie, to the galaxy and yourself.
My feelings for her are none of your concern.
So then perhaps I was mistaken in my judgment. Never have you wondered what it would mean in the Ichani rituals if the two of you sparred and fought, and you won, completely and utterly. If perhaps she would give in, surrender herself to you, few are the thoughts that can hide in the shadows of your mind. Exile. And such passions are not strength, but erosion.
Perhaps and perhaps not. We shall see.
I cannot help but hear you at times, and such curious thoughts they are, not at all like a Jedi. But I shall keep such thoughts to myself, I think. And you should as well.
Do you have anything else to say? Oh.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Yes, and I want some answers.
Ask, and I will...
You don't seem to like the handmaiden. Why?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
She has offered to help us, to show her, so show her the same respect I show you.
Do you think to turn her from Atris's will? If so, I hope your arrogance will prove true in time. But I will abide her presence. She may have her uses.
Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat. And as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
I do not see the handmaiden as an enemy, and neither should you.
If that is your opinion, it is noted. Is that all you wish to speak to me about?
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
What's wrong with your eyes?
There is nothing wrong with my sight, if that is your question. I see all that I need, though the seeing of things flesh and blood has failed me some time ago. They were distractions only.
There might be a way to heal your sight.
There is nothing wrong with my eyes. They simply have atrophied from use. They are adequate to distinguish shapes, silhouettes. If need be, I could heal them, restore my sight. But sight can prove a distraction. When one relies on sight to perceive the world, it is like trying to stare at the galaxy through a crack in the door. But that is a lesson for another time. You must learn to see crude matter for what it is, before the veil is lifted.
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Did you know Revan?
I misspoke before, and I do not wish to choose my words unwisely again. Leave this be.
Never mind, I'll be going now. I don't want to be light side. I don't so much care about Kreia influence, but I don't want to be light side. Okay, we're still dark. That's good. Hey, Atten, how you doing?
Something up?
I had some questions for you.
All right. What did you want to know?
Nothing. Never mind. Thought you had something to tell me. Let's go to Nar Shaddaa. And then Dantooine.
we are, Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Hutt, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Regular hive of scum and villainy.
Place and easy to get lost in, or for someone to get lost. If you wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
What's Nal Hutta?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
How hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
You sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
So there's lots of ex-soldiers on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah. Some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers, so others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
Then take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find it.
Ooh, criminals. Big ol' torture droid from Star Wars: A New Hope. Duros, a Wookiee, some HKs. Some Gans, some Twi'leks.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
No mabe want to susitu karata. To aspect on the tada bear maba chokto.
Tanisuko kran, joka mata storch banlos, joana masaranka ma ramazurata.
Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Du rantaman febko emarayam gawata situ insula raka raka chata. Tamasokin chuda wanka.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
The Hupo Botenyo go Jucho Peach, Joanna Masaranka ma Ramazur Kawanabota Tagwa Kanka Dewa. Utaka.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta no Saka. Jita Bedwana Mati Tono Tucha. Tocha Ramaka. Honta no Saka. Jita Bedwana Maticha. Si Machadana. Dona we search a Magaran.
So crime lords are gonna get us.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Are you gonna be okay on this landing pad?
Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be alright. I think.
Ebon Hawk looks a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Is this the refugee sector?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Then let's move on.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
I'm looking for a place to lay low.
And just being here should be enough. People in the refugee sector don't tend to ask too many questions. We should be safe enough.
Wouldn't mind getting some new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
I want to find out more about this bounty on Jedi.
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk. None of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you. And someone who is willing to talk to anyone. Which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
This bounty poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the Sith are enough.
If you are so certain of your path, then do what you will, servant of Atris. It makes no difference.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
If Zez Kayel is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult, but this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
Let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there! What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
I think it'll be fine here, where it is.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're
Shouldn't
right.
be possible.
And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
Toydarians are immune. Go out of my way or they'll never find your body.
Well, don't let me hold you up then. You call the shots. But this is gonna be trouble. I can feel it.
Okay, we're taking Atten. Ooh, and Atris is a black cloak in her picture now. We're taking a handmaiden as well. Ah, the dark side. How you doing, buddy?
Something up?
Alright.
Nothing new for you, okay. How you doing, handmaiden?
Yes?
No, nothing to say to you. Alright. Let's find some new equipment, team.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Just a bunch of corpses if you don't leave them. Just a couple of cowards that have the stomach for a real fight. Yes!
More where that came from.
Thanks for your help.
They would have crippled me for sure.
I may still cripple you if you prove useless to me.
If you save me to cripple me again, then you're worse than they are. What do you want with me?
Why were those thugs hunting you?
Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
And where can I find Visquis?
You don't. He comes to you.
Of course he does.
If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Just shut up and get out of here.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend.
Take your peddling somewhere else.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
Get out of here before I kill you.
Forgive me, stranger, please. I beg you, do not kill me.
Why did you do such a thing? Giving in to your feelings over such a small matter. They would be better served elsewhere.
These small acts of cruelty bore me. To take money from others, to insult them, to threaten their lives.
And what would you rather do?
I wish the path to power, yet all paths show me examples of weakness.
The Force binds all things. The smallest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. These acts of cruelty may have more severe repercussions than you know, or can see.
But in the end, nothing is gained by it.
Indeed. Listen, feel the echo. Cruelty leads to suffering, and when one suffers, it is the way of life to spread suffering. The suffering within builds until its sound is all one hears. And when a kindness is offered, it is punished, and a greater darkness is served. From one act can come tremendous power when the echo has traveled as far as it can. Send a great echo, and power will come to you. The day shall come when you can test your strength, I promise you.
That's a swoop garage. Let's check out the swoop garage. There's a workbench, medical bay container. More of the same. Metal box. This looks like a merchant stall. What are you trading? Let me see what parts you're selling. Ooh, droid processor. Thank you.
Klachi ubachi kompa dwana mus. Gavadumpa munsuruku.
A Twi'lek. Yay.
Bornachi ninsopa maranka wongo.
I think I'll be going now. I don't really want to deal with swoop bikes today. It's not because I'm not interested. Well, okay, it's exactly that I'm not interested. Narshada docks. Head there later.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
The next one who threatens me dies. You.
Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb.
Aren't you going to thank me?
Thank you? They'll be after me worse than ever. I'm laying low for a while. Maybe they'll forget about me.
I guess the Jedi Code is still alive and well.
Maybe you're right. I'd forgotten about attracting attention.
There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are going to be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry about everyone else.
Hey, influence gained. Ooh, what are you? What do you mean, veteran of a war yet to come? You're pretty articulate for a Rhodian. Spend a lot of time around humans? Let's see what you have. Okay. Take this. Blaster carbine. Nothing really I want.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
There's a craving in the air, a hunger.
It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
The currents are moving so fast, almost frantically.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
Is it possible for me to manipulate it, to control these people?
One might as well move the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
This feeling. Then control over such a large scale is possible.
Not in the sense you understand. understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last.
Maximum force increased. Ooh. Snazzy. What's in here?
Doverenicha, Yonona Shitasa Chuch, Wanatu Novayes, Dorcha Nobang. Dorsenta Winota.
I don't want to go in here yet. Can't wait till those Twi'leks attack me so I can kill them and not and have some fewer Twi'leks around. Shoulda?
Ask a Twi'lek. It's not flattering.
If you're willing to... Let's see what you have. You a merchant too? I could kill her for you, settle the problem. Discount for your weapons and armor? Alright, done. Just gonna double check she doesn't have anything I want first, then I'll kill her. Let's see what you have. Longsword, vibroblades. Yeah, none of this is really that. Let's get the strength package, I guess. Undar across the way has a problem with you. Done, let's see what you have to offer. So I can't kill her? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I so enjoy Met. You'd offer me a discount too. If you want her gone, you need to raise your offer. You haven't given me anything yet except words. You go tell the exchange. Give them my description. I'll be waiting. Let's see what you have in stock. Here we go. Dark Jedi robe. I'll take that. A battle axe. Sure. Buy that. And that. That. Yeah, I'll take that. Definitely that. Not looking for anything. I'll be going now. Alright, let's go kill the Rhodian. Hope I can kill the Rhodian. I want to. Undar has countered your offer with a threat from the exchange. You're trying to tell me something else. You're testing me. I have to go with Undar. I'm fighting a war and I need weapons. Nope. I couldn't kill her. Okay. Now, does he have the good stuff for me? Or does he not have the good stuff for me? So we haven't... No, nothing new from him. What do you have?
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently. Like they're waiting for something.
Oh good, now they want to kill us.
Where that came from?
Really, no remains? Disappointing. Another medical bay container. Ooh, metal box. Ooh.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine.
Can you prove it?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
If you couldn't hold on to the ship, you didn't deserve it.
So, you admit it's not yours. How did you come by it anyway? Who did you buy it from?
I don't... If you don't get out of my way, you'll be dead.
We'll see about that. Watch yourself. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Atten, restrain yourself. Besides, a blaster would be unnecessary. When a nerve strike to his neck would incapacitate him painfully without inflicting any lasting harm.
Point taken.
Ooh, I like both of you. Ooh, you're learning. You're learning about the dark side. Ooh, I like how both of you are turning out. Yeah, it's most of this area figured out, except I want to go to the docks now, see if I can get some more armor. I do love armor. Find more merchants. Oh, a Wookiee.
Vogga shon konti chaum, King Lord Tai. Ta pichayu bong. Chi jiskapu. Chupayu bong la bograt. Nihun kagratuk jimut malia bistu. Yomawa mani boba. Lorda wi. Nihun kagratuk jimut malia bistu wet wata. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwanam. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwanam.
Fascinating development. Ooh, a door. Something involving pylons, but I don't know what, so I'm just not going to touch it. Who do you work for? Where can I find Vogga? How's business these days? Is there anything I can do to help prevent the hijackings? What's wrong with the pylons? I'll help for credits. I'll try to help. I'll do my best. But we won't be doing that now. I feel I'm gonna need a frickin' walkthrough specifically for that nonsensical puzzle. Biff. Vogga's thug. Doesn't seem to be anything much here. Looking for a store.
Looks more like one of the Sith to me. Hanhar. I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon.
Ooh.
Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nal Hutta. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
What a fascinating turn of events. It's a cleaning droid, pylon console. Don't really feel like talking to Vogga yet, though. I wish they'd stop talking. I don't need another medical bay container right now.
Not a very good idea. Entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where you were standing outside the door and rethink your decision?
I'm pretty comfortable right here.
You've got some guts, don't you? Alright, you've earned it. What do you want?
Anything you have of value.
Why don't you back up to the point in time where you were about to say that and rethink your decision?
Give me anything you have of value.
Guts or a death wish? Tell you what, I'll do us both a favor and pretend you didn't say that. I thought we already went over this.
I'm a slow learner.
You're not going to survive long on Nar Shaddaa if you don't change that. Now get out of here.
No, I want to kill you.
I thought we already went over this.
I just want to talk to you.
We might be able to work something out. If not for the fact that I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, alright. Nothing to do here. Can't get into a fight with the Mandos, sadly. Ooh, metal box. What else do we have here? Another metal box. Ooh, more treasure. Potentially. Ooh, an Athorian. Blaster point, close enough. Get ready to die. So I just really...
His stance was unthreatening. That one meant us no harm. I do not understand why we attacked. I have fought in self-defense, in battle, but never like this.
You get used to it.
Ichani are taught to be prepared for any battle at any time. We are trained to predict each battle several movements in advance, and any great battle several hours in advance.
Are all Ichani like that? Sounds like precognition.
The true Ichani, the greatest of our teachers, are said to be able to predict the path of wars, of battles, years in advance. Yet this attack I was unprepared for. I did not anticipate it. Yet, as you acted, I acted as well. I am not used to such things.
Influence lost. Great. Nice stuff. Glad we killed him. Whoever's this stuff this belonged to is clearly up to no good. Lutra.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into.
Yeah, well, you picked the wrong room to die in.
We'll see about that. If it's a coffin you're looking for, this room's more your size.
Ooh, lightsaber emitter fixture. Influence gained. What did he say? I keep skipping stuff. Good thing we got the drop from him before we knew what was happening. But hey, we got a new piece of our lightsaber. What the heck? It's locked. Okay, and this is this area explored, and it seems like that's all the time we have for today. So next time we'll continue to explore... Ooh, Mistador. There's something here. Alright. Anyway, next time we'll continue our great exploration of Nar Shaddaa and hopefully arm ourselves a bit better. I feel like this moon's going to be the place for our kind of stuff. Anyway, see you in the next one, and may the Force be with you. Ciao. Hi, thanks for watching. This has been played and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato. The art was by Rafael Agrona. You can find a link to their commission page in the description below. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Ciao!